Is this the year that the Toronto Maple Leafs will finally win a playoff series? This is the best roster they've had going to the playoffs in a long time. And Dubas really did set them up for success here. Let's look at these trades that they made and see if they can actually win a playoff series this year. I am your boy Wild Rocky. Make sure to subscribe and like if you guys do enjoy it all. I know a lot of you guys are not subscribed, and it would be really appreciated if you guys did hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys all for being here. Let's get straight into this Toronto Maple Leafs video. I got to give a round of applause, guys, to Kyle Dubas. He did a really good job here with this Toronto Maple Leafs team. So obviously they have a couple injuries. Jake Muzzin, Matt Murray, they're not going to be able to play for probably till the playoffs. Honestly, I don't think they'll be able to play in this playoffs time because they did just pick up a lot of people, and I don't think they're going to have the cap space because they are put on LTIR, so the cap does not go against the team here. So let's go back and see what he just did with this roster. So he acquired Ryan O'Reilly and Noel Acciari from the St. Louis Blues. That was the first thing he did. That was a huge trade because Ryan O'Reilly, he's a very good player. He may not be a superstar anymore, but he still has Stanley Cup winning experience that this team really does need. And he can still put up the points, man. He has 5 points in 5 games. Obviously, he did get the hat trick against the Sabres at one time, but he's a very good player. He's a very defensive player, defensive-minded player. But hey, on this Toronto Maple Leafs team, you actually kind of need that as well because it's always offense, and he could do that. But you need those defensive players that can also help you guys in Game 7 of a Stanley Cup playoff game, you know what I mean? So you got to have those defensive players. He can win a faceoff. He's pretty good at faceoff, so that's big for them right there as well. And he's just a good two-way forward, man. He's a good two-way forward and helps the top 6 tremendously. Then let's go look at a Noel Acciari. He's a very good player as well, but he has a different role in this team. He's a bottom 6 guy, but he can block all the shots in the world. He's a good penalty killer, and he brings some physicality to this team that you guys do need as well. Because obviously Matthews, he can start to fight himself, but he's not going to be ending up fighting. So that's where Noel Acciari comes in. That's where all these newcomers do come in. So that is big right there. I think that's going to help the lineup. He's fast, he's aggressive, and he's just annoying. He's kind of like a pest, man, and not many people like him, but you'd love him to have him on your team. And I think Noel Acciari is a huge upgrade for this team, and I think he's going to help for the playoff run. And he picked up Sam Lafferty and Jake McCabe from the Chicago Blackhawks. So obviously, Sam Lafferty is a bottom 6 guy. He has a lot of speed, physicality. He's just a good depth player, man. He's honestly pretty damn good, and he's gonna be a key piece in the playoffs. I know he's not the biggest name in the NHL, but he's actually had a pretty damn good season in Chicago. Obviously, that is Chicago. He's getting more minutes. He's, you know what I mean, not playing very serious hockey, playoff hockey here. So obviously, he's gonna have to step up in a Toronto Maple Leaf uniform here, but I do think he can. He did it with Pittsburgh. He was pretty good with Pittsburgh, not the greatest. He did shine this year with the Blackhawks. So I do think he can continue this because you need the bottom 6, man. Bottom 6 is huge. If you can keep putting the pressure, I don't know if he's third line, fourth line, I don't know if you can keep putting the pressure up, the speed up, and he can bury the puck, man. He can bury the puck. So if he can start going, getting all his teammates maybe just more aggressive, maybe putting the puck in the net sometimes in playoffs, you never know. But I think he's a very good depth piece in general. No matter what, you need depth, and he is there if you need depth. Then the main piece in the trade is obviously McCabe, very good defenseman. He's going to be replacing Jake Muzzin in the top 4 defensive pair, which is awesome. You love to see that. And he's very physical as well, which is obviously what Toronto Maple Leafs need. And obviously RIP to Line A from Jake McCabe.
Knocked down and brought on by Shifley.
Those are the 4 players that he added, the main pieces that he added. And you got to give the props to him, man. You got to give the props. Toronto Maple Leafs are in win now mode, and he is doing exactly what he needs to get this team to win. Obviously, one big issue is goaltending. Can Samsonov do it in playoffs? It's a huge question mark. And if you're going against a Tampa Bay right now, as you are right now, you're going against Tampa Bay, and that's most likely, basically 90% who you're going to be playing. Can he outperform a Vasilevsky? Obviously, the answer is no. Vasilevsky is clearly the better goalie in the best goalie in the NHL, so he's better than Samsonov. And I'd be kind of scared, man. I'd be kind of scared, but I like to roster more on the Toronto Maple Leafs than I do in the Lightning. Even though Lightning did just make a trade, obviously I feel like they got fleeced, but who knows? Who knows? They might know more than we do. They gave it like 20 picks for a third liner. Who knows? But it's gonna be a great series. Rematch from last season. Can Samsonov do it? That is the big question here. I think they have the pieces. They have the bottom 6. They have the defense. There's no more excuses. They can score. Obviously, I didn't even talk about Austin Matthews yet. He's not even having a perfect year this year. He's not scoring 6. He's not even at 30 yet. So there's a lot of stuff that can happen. Matthews needs to step up. Marner's playing unreal. He needs to keep that up. Same with Nylander. Same with Tavares. They need to keep it up, but I think it's going to come down to defense here and Samsonov. If they can make the saves, then I think second round is calling their name, guys. I think they can be calling their name. But comment down below. I'm very curious. Do you think that the Toronto Maple Leafs can actually win a playoff series this year? I know we say it every single year. I think they can do it. I think they can do it. And they end up losing Game 7. I think they can do it this year. I'm being dead serious. This is the best chance. Obviously, anything can happen. People can get hurt. There's still a couple games left in the season. There's like 20. So anything can happen. But this is the best chance. And they have to win it now because they have a lot of UFAs next year. They have at least 7 UFAs next year. And that is not good. It's going to be a tough summer for Kyle Dubas here. So this is a must-win year for the Toronto Maple Leafs. At least get out of the first round, man. Go to the conference finals. And I think if they go out of the first round, if they get out of the first round, obviously they'll be playing Boston, and that is no easy game there as well. But I do think they can do it, man. I think this roster's good. This roster's good. I like it. And I think that the Toronto Maple Leafs will actually beat Tampa Bay this season. I think they're going to beat Tampa Bay and go to the second round and probably get swept by the Bruins because that's what happens. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is, guys. Comment down below what you think is going to happen with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Do you think they're going to do good? Do bad? Do you like these trades? Do you not like these trades? But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. Much love. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys do enjoy it all. Be great, guys. Be great. And thank you all. I'll see you guys later.